My experience over the past 2 days is really, how do I say this? I don't have any comparison for this. My first career was in education. And so I've been to conferences and summits in the education world, and I've been to some conferences in the entrepreneurial world. And I would say in both cases, there's a lot of showmanship, and it's a dog and pony show. And what I've experienced here is just something that's more real, something that is more authentic, where we take the good and the bad, and it's all part of the story. We don't have to pretend like the bad stuff's not happening. Like, all of that is welcome here, and that has been amazingly refreshing. I think my most important takeaway is that, first of all, there are other people having these conversations. Sometimes when I've been working towards this for the past few years, I felt like maybe I'm the only one who's really thinking about these things or trying to practice these things. And what I see here is that we're all struggling with the same issues, and we're all trying to find our way to that ultimate happiness and self-love. The best way I could describe my thinking now is that there's expanded possibilities. So again, this whole idea that I'm not the only one in this field wondering about or talking about these things. If there's a whole community around this, and with a whole community, to me that means there's more possibilities. And the connections that we're making here at this workshop or this conference, I think is definitely going to be part of how that expansion comes to life. Oh, well, the things that I have a list in my notebook. Here are the people that I want to follow up with. These are the topics that I want to talk with them about. I have notes about where I have their contact information. So that is my next step, is to really stay connected. In fact, we were just talking about this outside in the hall. How often we've gone to these conferences and said, oh sure, we'll catch up and we'll connect later. But again, I think because of the authenticity and the fact that it feels like we really do connect at a deeper level here, to me that follow-up doesn't seem like a chore at all. It seems like feeding what actually has just gotten started here. I think that what I would want other people to know is again, going back to that idea that these conversations we're having around consciousness and self-awareness, while it doesn't feel like, it's not in the business books, right? This says this is what we need in order to be successful in our business. But one of the things that I have learned, Deming was one of my first influencers in the world of leadership, and one of the things that he has often been quoted as saying is that every system is perfectly designed to get the results that it's getting. And to me, I take that right back to the leader. So if in the business isn't getting the results that we want, it comes back to the beliefs of the leader. And in a community like this, we have the support and the systems to get to those core beliefs so that we can align our beliefs with our outcomes and achieve that in a way that is less work. It's more play, it's more fun, it's more connected.